Konnichiwa and welcome to Japanese Lesson 1. I'm your teacher, Nick Bell. Now, since this is your very first Japanese lesson, I would like to teach you how to introduce yourself. Now, before we get started, I would like to note that I am very sorry to those who had been watching these on my previous YouTube account, Nick23. My YouTube account was suspended because of a video I made of Korean artist Boa. I made a slideshow of her, and apparently her producer company, Avix Entertainment, did not like that. So my account got suspended. So anyway, welcome to Japanese Lesson 1. So, when you first meet someone, you want to say nice to meet you. To say nice to meet you in Japanese is hajimemashite. Ha-shi-me-ma-shi-te. Hajimemashite. Hajimemashite literally means first time to meet, but you can interpret it as nice to meet you. Now you want to introduce yourself. The word for I in Japanese is watashi. 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 Pardon me, I'm kind of sleepy today, so if I slip, I'm sorry. Watashi. Watashi can mean I, and it can mean anything referring to you, the person that's speaking. But I'll get into that in further lessons. And then watashi wa. Wa is a subject marking particle. What follows wa is, well, in this case, your name. So it's I, wa, makes I the subject. Watashi wa, Nick this. My name, Nick. And then this, the verb to be. But we interpret it as am. This has very different meanings depending on the context. But in this case, we just interpret it as am, to be. So, let's review that. Hajimemashite. Watashi wa. There's that wa again, magical wa, which makes I the subject. I, Nick, am. I, Nick, to be. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Now, yoroshiku onegai shimasu is kind of hard to translate into English, but I'm going to try. Literally, what the Japanese say, the translation is please be kind to me. So you can just think of it as please be kind to me. It doesn't have any formal English translation. That's what the Japanese just say it is. So just think of it as please be kind to me. Or please kind do to me. Because if you want to get literal, yoroshiku, I don't know the literal meaning of yoroshiku, but I think it's like nice or something in this context. Onegai is how to say please. There are like 5 different ways to say please, and I will get into that in a further lesson, but onegai is one way to say please. And then shimasu I know I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but I think that it's good that you guys know this. Shimasu is the polite form of the verb suru, which means to do. So, when you want to be polite, you turn suru, the dictionary form of the word to do, into shimasu. Shimasu, which still means to do, but in a more polite form. If you do not want to do something, you can say shimasen. I do not want to do it. So basically what we have is kind, please, do, yoroshiku onegai shimasu, and then if you want to, you can go on and say, watashi wa Amerikajin desu. Now, I won't tell you what this literally means until the next lesson, but, I won't tell you detail about what I just said, but I will tell you what it is interpreted as. What I just said is, watashi wa, I, America, Jin, person, desu. Amerikajin desu. So you can say, hajimemashite, watashi wa Nick desu, or you can replace Nick with your name. Watashi wa Nick desu, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Watashi wa Amerikajin desu. Now, if you want to become really advanced in Japanese, you can just drop the watashi and say Amerikajin desu. Because once the subject has already been established, you don't have to keep saying watashi wa or anata wa, which anata means you, but I'll get into that in the next lesson. So once the subject has been established and both the listener and speaker know what each other is talking about, they can just drop the subject. So you can just go, hajimemashite, watashi wa Nick desu, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Amerikajin desu. Hello, my name is Nick. I am American. I guess that will do it for your very first lesson. I want to apologize if I kept ranting on saying I would do this in the next lesson. I'm just kind of trying to get these posted up as fast as I can. And I would like to thank you guys for watching. So until next time, arigatou gozaimasu, which means thank you very much. See you next time.